What's up guys, it's Kuda from Wulfwear Clothing and we're here today shooting a video answering some questions for the little segment called Behind the Brand with Upcoming Brandz. So the latest drop was actually influenced by my own music taste. I was listening to Dr. Dre, one of the first songs that he was rapping on. And he said a line where he said, some people just want to be what society wants them to be. But when you look through the course of history, you see that the people that changed the game, people that really created an influence, were the ones that didn't actually do what society wanted them to do. They did what they saw that they should do in the moment, and they were different in their specific period. So the whole inspiration for that is just not conforming to what society tells you to do, but going out on your own and being unique in your own individual way. So yeah, I'd say that's the inspiration behind this drop. So funnily enough, a lot of people have actually got onto me about these colourways, but they are the standard colours that we go for because Wulfwear, obviously with the grey that wolves usually are, that's why we've gone for that colourway. Black is usually a colour that goes with a lot of things, and we want to be a brand that puts out products and clothes that actually go with a lot of things. And then we thought white was something different. It's a colour that we haven't really used, but we thought it was something which is bold and stood out. Which goes in hand in terms of what we're trying to do with this drop, in terms of obviously not conforming to the world. So we were very happy that Daniel Dre, who we featured before of course, we were very happy that he was available, and when we obviously reached out to him, he was also in contact with Alex, who obviously was then in contact with Angelina, and we were lucky enough to get Taz for the shoot as well. All wonderful models, but an exquisite photographer who is easy to work with, and for the most part it was just letting him show what he can do and just staying out of his way essentially. So for the rest of the year, we're gonna look to do the hoodies first, of course. Then for the rest of the year, we're thinking of moving into tracksuits. A couple of people who have bought stuff before have actually got onto me in regards to releasing the tracksuits. So if everything goes to plan, you'll be seeing Wulfwear tracksuits very soon. So join the pack essentially goes hand in hand with our name Wulfwear, but it goes beyond that as well. Last year we were lucky enough to actually have a fundraiser with the Mental Health Foundation. That was the first time that I really saw the Join the Pack slogan come to life, because a lot of our customers, a lot of people who supported us along the way were very eager and very happy to actually take part in the little video we did, as well as donate for us to reach our target of the £100 for that first year. So Join the Pack is essentially bringing people together to be able to do something on a much larger scale that benefits the community as a whole. So for this drop, we just wanted to make sure that what we released was something which stood out when people were wearing it. So it is a case where they didn't just fit in, it wasn't just a standard hoodie. So what we did is we came up with the obviously the writing that would be on the back, and then we kind of chopped it, we remixed it, changed it, and found a font which worked with what we were trying to do. And in regards to obviously the world, we made sure that we added a globe in there, just so we ensured that people understood that it's not just a case of not fitting in the community, it's a case of making sure that you stand out in front of everyone in the world. And then yeah, we used the new logo that you can see on this t-shirt of course, and we tried to make it not the main thing about the t-shirt. We wanted the writing to be the main thing that stood out, but we went with that new logo that a lot of us, our customers and members of the pack, have told us that they really like the look of. So in regards to this drop, the main thing would just to be to ensure that people are as unique as they possibly can, to be the best version of themselves and not to have to fit the standard that people impose on them to be their unique best and their authentic best at the same time. And in regards to how we want people to obviously feel when they're wearing this, we want them to feel have high self-esteem and very confident when they're stepping out in these garments. And we want the garments to do all the talking that they don't need to do, essentially. So they can be proud and they can be happy, and they can show that they're unique in their own sense. I can definitely see myself wearing the white one. The white one I think will be bold in itself just because it's a white hoodie. And I feel like there's definitely a couple of things I can already see myself rocking with it. And I feel like white is a colour that, of course, it's one of the colours that's easy to get dirty, but it's also one of those that you really have to plan your outfit around. And there's only certain things you can wear with white, I believe. So I think the white one will probably be, if I had to say my favourite, it would probably be that one. The main motivation actually comes from just proving myself again and again and again. I know at the beginning it was a case of, it was very stop-start, and it was lovely because we had a lot of support at the beginning, but it's the continued support. And as I was obviously as I say to my friends now, it is a case when I do speak with them, they ask how obviously Wulfwear is doing also. So it's that also. It's also just a case of just continuing the success that we've had to try and reach the heights that we know we can. So that'll be the main motivation of just continuing. In regards to starting out, anyone starting out at the moment, I'd probably just say make sure that it's your passion, and probably the main bit of motivation I can give is work with beautiful people, not just physically but also in regards to what they're like as a person. So on a personal level, because that gives you the best chance of producing the most beautiful results. So surround yourself with people who are on the same wavelength as you, who are on the same journey as you, and understand your vision so they can bring that to life. Thank you very much for Upcoming Brandz for having me. I just really appreciate the opportunity obviously to showcase what we're doing here at Wulfwear. And I also just want to obviously encourage anyone who is thinking of starting their brand. It is a case of that first initial step of just starting. Usually that is the hardest thing. Then obviously once you're up and going, it's just about maintaining what you have. But you can find me on Instagram. My name is Kuda the Kwashe. You can find Wulfwear. We'll put the link here. You can find Wulfwear there. And then obviously Upcoming Brandz, they'll obviously add their links in the description below. And don't forget to like and subscribe and ring that bell for further videos.